Happy Friday, traders. Adam here from Bull Logic, going over another morning watch list and analysis. Let's take a look at the S&P. Yesterday we did have a gap higher, and we put in a little bit of a run before we actually faded off most of the gains throughout the day. Unfortunately, we came up back to that 1368 resistance, that old support resistance line, and pretty much sold off from there. I would look at any bounces here as being points to get into more shorts, get rid of any longs that you have, and continue the selling and the downtrend of this market. Right now, the bulls are just not putting it in. And I don't think we're going to see a test of that 50-day moving average. I think we'll see a test of that 1340 before we see that. So definitely be on the defensive here. We have worked ourselves out of that oversold conditions due to this choppiness and this little small range we've put in. We've done it through time since we've just sat here. So definitely be on the watch out for more lows coming in the market. See if we can't take out this low of that 1343 and then the 1340 support to see if we can put in break below that and start moving down into this gap to that 200-day moving average. We are still not that far off the highs. We are still only about 5% off the highs, and we are 5% above that 200-day moving average. It's just been a hard market to trade, but we haven't really sold off that much considering the huge run that we've had the beginning of the year, the first quarter. This kind of correction is expected. You know, we ran for 3 months. We can start pulling back for a month or two, and we could still be okay. But we do need to watch out going long here. Make sure that your shorts come when they hit bounces, sell the spikes, keep your longs to day trades, and then you'll be a lot better off in your portfolio because a lot of people are just getting chopped around and stopped out of both longs and shorts right now. ADY, this one had a good day yesterday, strong volume, pretty much just straight up, sold off a little bit at the end of the day, on watch for a red to green move. We like to see it start red, and then we're going to see it take out that 874, so you buy it at 875. This is for a quick pop. Red to greens are quick moves. Don't stay in it all day. These are just quick day trades. RP, RX, same thing. Another strong day here. Definitely look for a red move in the morning before it moves to green. If it starts off green, the play is dead and just let it go. But if it does start off red, then keep it on watch. ACFN. This one I did a nice little bounce off that 50-day moving average. It hasn't touched it in a while. It bounced off. It's starting to touch that 20-day moving average, which has acted as good support all along that first quarter. Definitely see if we could take out those highs and that 20-day moving average before maybe getting a little bounce higher. We did have good volume coming in yesterday. KTCC, this one is just a bounce off that 20-day moving average. Got a little volume coming in, not the best of setup, not the ideal setup, but definitely something you want to keep on watch just in case it does decide to bounce. PZZA, this is a thin stock, so be a little bit careful here, but we did have a nice breakout, a solid pullback on moderate volume here, so definitely see if we can't continue to bounce higher. POWI, we got a tight little flag starting to form here. Nice little breakout and then a flag to work off those overbought conditions. Good volume pattern coming in, so definitely see if we can't take out that flag and move back to these highs. Cray, still watching this one yesterday, didn't do anything. Ended up flat. Definitely watch for that 1150 takeout level. And LF still forming this tight flag on this one. This is a solid pattern, breakout higher with a tight flag. Those are pretty strong patterns. Definitely keep this one on watch for a breakout of those highs. All right, that's all I got for you today. Again, the charts are getting a little bit hard to find these days. With that choppiness, it's really not producing any good charts. We're either getting things that are just not breaking out, or we're getting shorts that are just already too overextended right now. So we really need to get a nice flush in this market, maybe work out some of these charts, and then we can start setting some real good plays up. Good luck, everyone. Have a good weekend.